Rugby Classic. We got score in that last game was Dallas 33 and the Memphis Girls 0. So we got a corrected score. Here we have Prairie View playing Roots Men 1. So Roots Black. Prairie View on the kickoff. Roots has the ball now moving forward. Ball's up around the 10 meter going out. Roots on the attack. Somehow retains that ball and stays in. Here close to the sideline. Roots Black. They're backed up now behind their 22. Player trying to get around the side, and he does. It's a foot race here. And Prairie View's giving up on the play, so that's one player from Prairie View still chasing. Good chase, number 4 there. That's a score. Roots Black 5. Prairie View 0 with the kick coming up. We'll see if we can keep the score straight on this one.
Green ball that's over there? Oh, leather ball. Ah, I thought you said another ball. No, I haven't seen a leather ball.
All right, we're here at the HBCU Classic. Prairie View just scored, and I think he made that kick. So it's, Roots just scored, and he made the kick. So that's 7-0, Roots over Prairie View. Fast start here to this one. Two teams, Prairie View out of Texas, Prairie View A&M. Roots is touring side. Based in New York, they have players from all over. They have two men's and 2 women's sides here, actually. They are U.S., Canada, Caribbean islands. And they just kicked off. Prairie View received the kick. Player running backwards. Tackle made there and ruckus form. Prairie View still with possession. Moving out. Hard tackle there made. Prairie View still with the ball. Prairie View moving forward. Good job by the big man here. Up over the 50. Nice run. Still on his feet. Still moving forward. Prairie View with the ruck, sloppy ruck there. Nothing called in that ruck, so still Prairie View's ball moving forward. They're about 30, maybe 30 meters out. Prairie View on the side, across the 22 with the breakaway. And Prairie View in for the score in the corner, far side of the field. 7-5, Roots over Prairie View. Prairie View with the answer score. So it looks like the Rugby's picked up a little bit in this this game here. Prairie View giving Roots a little run for their money here. Kick is up, kick is no good. So score remains 7-5, Roots over Prairie View. Here at the HBCU Rugby Classic, 4th annual here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. One of the first events after some of the COVID restrictions were lifted here in Louisiana, or mostly lifted. So that kick was up, and it did go 10, barely. Taken by Roots. Up across the 50 now. Ruck form. It's going to be a penalty granted to Roots, and advanced it up. Looks like when they went on the quick tap, the players went 10, so another penalty is given. Roots elected to kick out for touch, and the ball does find touch, and a bunch of trees also. Gonna have to either get another ball or dig that one out somewhere. Yeah, so they're finding another ball here. So we're going to start with the fresh ball. Roots Rugby black throwing in, Prairie View in purple. Far end of the field from us. Referee's giving some instruction here on the line out, making sure the numbers match. All right, so here comes the throw. Throws in, Roots retains, play is out. Roots on the switch there. And somehow he breaks through and gets the ball out. Roots still advancing down near the try line and score. That's a score there. Good play off the line out there with Roots. Little misdirection. Score is 12-5 by my count. Roots in the lead. It's a good game. There have been three quick scores actually in this game. Here, Roots with the point after attempt. Tough angle, right-footed kicker. Yeah, and that's no good. So score remains 12-5. Roots probably getting close to the half here. So we're going to restart here. Prairie View's going to kick to Roots. Roots is going to kick to Prairie View after they just scored. And ball is up. Deep kick. Prairie View lets it go over their heads. Oh, and he mishandles it in the try zone. Let's see what happened. So ref is running up to the 50. So it looks like that went out the back there. So Prairie View's going to get a free kick here from the 50. Behind by a score of 7-5. Prairie View with the free kick here and advancing the ball up around the 10 meter, just in front of the 10 meter, moving in. Prairie View still moving forward. Tough player to get down there. But ruck was formed. Prairie View got the ball out. And there's some sloppy play there. The ball was loose. Knocked forward by Prairie View. Roots ball in the scrum here. Just in front of the 10 meter. Roots moving out. So just behind maybe the 10 meter. From the Roots perspective. As they get this scrum straight, just to remind you, we're here at the HBCU Rugby Classic here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana on a great Saturday. Oh, and there's a grubber kick. Nice play. And he had it, but he knocked it forward. There's the whistle. That was a great play. Pressure's coming up fast, so he did a grubber through the pressure, through the line, but he couldn't get to the ball quite fast enough and knocked it forward. Smart play, good play. So Prairie View is going to get the scrum down here. Right at about midfield, close to our side of the field here. Here's the ball in. Prairie View on the attack. Back up across midfield. Rucks form. Prairie View somehow came out of that ruck free on the outside L, and they just lost the ball on the ruck, looks like. Roots on the attack here. Roots recovered that ball. Still on the attack here. Roots on the far side of the field running down. And almost, oh, he is. He's going to make it in. Nice try there by Roots.
Yep. After which game?
17-5 right now as we wait for the kick here.
Nah, I just played the TJ a little bit. I didn't have the rap budget. Not gonna front. I don't really have actually DJ budget, but
Kick is up from way far. Oh, he almost made it though. From the far sideline. Tough angle. Didn't quite make it. Just a little short. Aim was good. Score remains 17-5. Roots. Here. Roots just kicked off to Prairie View. Somehow Roots comes up with the ball again. Moving forward in the lead, 17-5. Got a little maul going on here. Ball similar to a ruck. Now it becomes a ruck actually when the ball goes to the ground. Looks like there was a infraction on the play there. So we're going to have a scrum down.
You got 17-5?
Awarded to Roots. Scrum down a way to restart the rugby play after a stoppage, usually an infraction or something. Similar to hiking the ball in football. Scrum half puts the ball in as the opposing teams fight over it. A little bit of a feed there. On the outside is Roots moving forward, far sideline. Fight for the ball. Penalty awarded. I think that's diving over. Roots on the quick tap. And so he gave him the quick. Player wasn't there. The ref gave him the quick tap. Player wasn't there. Players went back 10. So she gave him 10 more. And it looks like a pop kick over the top. Roots down near the try line again. Sloppy play. That was a pop kick, wasn't it? Was that a pop kick? How'd he get it over the top? Yeah. Had a referee in my line of sight, so I couldn't see, but looks like it was a pop kick, and Roots is attacking They're going to have a 5-meter put in here going in. Referee getting the scrum straight. Good day of rugby here in Baton Rouge. HBCU Rugby Classic. Roots 17, Prairie View 5. There's the scrum put in. Roots has the ball. And there's a corner kick. Oh, just a little too deep. Not a bad play. No one was expecting it. Just a hair too deep. So we're going to have a 22 here. 22 drop, Prairie View. Another way to restart. So this has to be a drop kick. It can go far, it can go near. It just has to cross through the plane of the 22. Nope. It's got to be a drop kick. So he did a tap. So there's a drop, and he goes right around just over the 22. Prairie View retained it. I'm sorry, at the 10. Prairie View retained it. Now they're at the midfield, and there's a knock forward by Prairie View right at the midfield line. So there's going to be a scrum there awarded to Prairie View. Prairie View here in the purple. Roots black in the black jerseys. There's a Roots black and a Roots red team here. And then they also have, both of these sides have women's teams here also. So good day of rugby here. All right, Prairie View with the put in. Roots with the steal. Well, somehow it comes back to Prairie View. I think they're going uncontested with those scrums because I don't see any push, and they kind of just gave that ball back to Prairie View there. Or to Roots. All right, so Prairie View back 10. This is a penalty. Roots is going to kick for touch. And that ball does find touch. Far side of the field, right around the 22. Prairie View going to get the line out. Although they kicked the ball out, it was a penalty. So they retain possession. So line out at the 22. Roots throwing in, and looks like they retain possession. Whistle on the play. Going to be a scrum down here. Roots with the put, Prairie View with the put in. Yeah, they're not contesting, so must be a safety issue with the scrums. All right, Roots with the clearing kick, handled by Prairie View at the 50. Handled by Roots at the 50. Couple juke moves there. Roots still with possession. And another grubber kick gets by everybody, and he's going to win this race, looks like. Another bad bounce on the ball, but there's a second player there for the try. Nice play by Roots. By my count, that has it 22-5. Roots over Prairie View. So that was a good play there. Roots on the attack. Then there's a grubber put through the line. Prairie View was up fast. He got behind the line and was able to beat the other players there, as that kick is no good. The ball gave him a bad bounce, the kicker, but there was a second Roots player there who was able to capitalize, picked up the ball and scored a try. That brings us to a score of 22-5. Roots Black over Dallas. We're here at the HBCU Rugby Classic, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. While we got a quick break, we'd like to thank our sponsors: RSK Collective, Falcon Law Firm, Baton Rouge Youth Rugby, Washington, D.C. Youth Rugby. We're here at GiftTime Network. So Roots just scored. They kicked to Prairie View. Play on there. Roots somehow retained that ball after the kick there. Roots at the 5 meter in front of the goalpost. Roots on the attack here. There's one man to beat. Makes the pass. It's going to be another score by Roots. And he's going to center it. All right, that makes it 27-5. Roots over Prairie View. It was a good game at first. Roots may have a little more experience and they're able to just outlast Prairie View. Start off a well-played game. First half in particular was pretty good. But this one is over. Final score, 27-5. Roots Black over Prairie View. We're going to take a quick break here when we get for the next game, and we'll be right back.